All right, here we go. It's Spring from Old Head Fitness. Today, strictly push-ups. Set to 20, 10-second hold at the end. The goal is to get to 10 sets. Again, this is me working my way back to my old workouts. This is preparation for my 10-10-10 workout, which is 10 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 10 dips. But if I can't get, struggling getting back to the 10 sets minimum. So this is another way of me working up, getting back to that volume. So let me get a good make sure we got a nice little bit of time. All right, that's 40. We got about 20 more seconds. So here we go. 20 push-ups, 10-second hold at the top, 10 sets minimum. Here we go. And no cheating this go round. Make sure I keep track. All right, I'm not going to stress about the rest. This one is just going to be getting through it. I'll time it. Of course, I'll have the final time at the end, just so I could, for the future, know, all right, I'll give myself X amount of time for this workout. And then once I get to the 10 sets, the goal is then going to be trying to get the 10 sets in the least amount of time possible. So, back when I was doing the 3, realistically, we would get through it in about 30, 40 minutes. I'm gonna say 40 minutes, I'm gonna say closer to 40 minutes. I would get the 10, 10, 10s, 10 sets of, 10 sets of pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. 30, 40 minutes realistically. Early in the sets, the rest time is low, and as you go, you need more rest to recover. But, we would get through it in a good amount of time. So, there's some people, they can just go through their 10, 10, 10s with no breaks. 10, 10, 10, go through. We had one person that worked out with us that could do it like that, 10, 10, 10s with no breaks and just fly through it. But, that was the goal. We all at different levels. Enough talking, get back to it. And for this workout, right now I'm just using the handles because my wrist not fully healed from when I broke my arm. 3 places down here. So I can't really get my wrist to be perpendicular so I'm straight on both sides. I would have to do push-ups, I would have to kind of move my hand forward. But I'm working on that, but until then, I got these push-up handles so my wrist could be neutral. And, that's something that, matter of fact, while I'm in between these sets, I'll do my wrist mobility exercises. And then that way, I'm not only working on my reps, I'm working on my ability to get my hand placement correct. Because really this is the one thing, my wrist health is the one thing that's really like lagging behind everything else. My shoulder pretty much healed back. My arm is sturdy, getting back to strength. It's just my wrist and my grip strength. That's not sure if that's gonna ever be the same, but I'm definitely gonna work to do what I feel is necessary to make the attempt to get back to that. So, all right, here we go, another set. Slow down already. Yeah, it's humbling, man. Working out, that's the biggest thing about fit. It's not what you do, it's consistently doing it. Because once you stop, boy, getting back to it, shoosh, it's almost like you never worked out before. Almost like you never worked out before. And again, this page, this Old Head Fitness, I'm praying, this is for folks that just want to strive to live a healthy lifestyle, whether you're just starting to exercise or you like myself and you was injured and you're trying to work your way back, or if you're on the older side like myself, and you haven't worked out since you were a kid and you want to get back into it. That's what this page is for, because it's a lot of, when you look at most calisthenics channels, their workouts and their volume and all of that stuff, it's intimidating. To a person that's new, it's intimidating when the person says, all right, this is the beginner workout. And they talking about 5 muscle ups, 20 pull-ups, 30 dips, 50 squats. And that's one set, and they want you to go through 10 sets. And you're like, hold on, I can barely do a pull-up. How the hell am I going to do a muscle-up? So this page is for those folks. You know what I mean? So you can see, you can literally walk with somebody starting fresh. Because, a lot of these calisthenics guys, they like rich people. Rich people don't even know how much a loaf of bread costs or a dozen eggs. They out of touch. So a lot of those guys, and I love them. They inspired me. A lot of those guys, I love them. But they're so far advanced that they can't relate to what it means to start at the beginning. So a lot of times, a lot of the advice they're giving you, it's good advice, don't get me wrong. But if you're not at the level that they're giving you as the starter, if you're not already at that level, it could be discouraging. Right here on my page, Old Head Fitness, y'all get to walk with me. If you start at the beginning, even if you're getting hit to me years later, you can go at the beginning and see where I started. So to me, that's the jewel that I'm trying to impart. Not only for myself, because again, this is for me holding myself accountable. That's the number one reason. For me to document my journey, hold myself accountable, check out my form, see how my workouts is going, make sure I'm actually making progress. So yeah, and that's really what it is for me. All right, I'm talking too much. That's 4. And again, the isometrics at the end, that's one of the things that I try to implement in my sets when I'm just doing reps and sets. Just, do an isometric hold at the end. That helps with your muscle endurance. Because if you start pushing yourself and just holding yourself there, that time under tension, that helps with your endurance. So next time when you go for your max, all of that stuff adds up and you get more, your muscles get more accustomed to being constantly under tension. When you're constantly under tension, then reps are soon to follow after that. So like say I get to the end of this workout and I'm struggling to get to that last 20. All of those holds, that's money in the bank. That's money in the bank. So next time 20, if I just try to do a straight 20, it'll be easy. And then that's when I'll, try to progress. Everything is about progressing, trying to get stronger, trying to get more endurance, trying to get more comfortable doing the exercise so you can get to the next progression. That's what it's all about. And it don't matter where you start at. I don't care if you can't do a push-up. You can follow along with this workout just by doing the planks. Just plank as long as I'm pushing up. If you can't do a push-up, or do as many push-ups as you can and then hold it until I finish. You know what I mean? So again, I'm not even doing light rest. I'm doing rest as needed on this one because I'm at the beginning and I know my limitations. And I know where I'm at physically. So I'm not even going to try. My goal is just to get to the 10 sets. Then once I do that on a regular basis, then that's when I'll start, all right, 1 minute, limit 1 minute rest between sit reps, or limit 30 seconds, whatever it is. So that's what we're working up to. That's what we're working up to. Right now, we're just trying to get the 10 sets. Just trying to get the 10 sets. 20 reps, 10-second hold. Simple, but 10 sets, simple. Again, if you can't do it, do 10 and 5. Or do 5 and 5. Or do 5 and 10. Or just do the planks. Even that helps. If you can't do a push-up and you follow along with me and you do this, and you plank every time, in a couple of days, once your muscle not sore, then try to do a push-up. I bet you got reps now. Bet you, it might only be 2 or 3. I bet you got reps now if you couldn't do a push-up. That's just how it is. That's just your body overcoming. It's incrementally helping your mind overcome the physical limitations that your mind has placed on your body. Because we all can do this. It's just that we gotta unlock it. We gotta unlock the key. All right, where we at? All right, this gonna be halfway there. I don't feel too bad. Halfway there. The last couple of sets, I forgot to do my wrist action. And once I finish this will be, I think it's going to be the most, hold on, is it? I think it's gonna be the most push-ups that I did since I came back. I think the most I did is like $150 or $160 in one session. So once I finish this, I'll definitely be over 200 in one sitting, and that'll be my new max in one workout. I believe. I'm not sure. Because I think I did 20s before, but I did them in the 20-40 with the squats. But I don't think I got the 10 sets. So yeah, this is gonna be the most push-ups that I did. Yeah, I think I was, Yeah, because when I did every minute on the minute, I think the most I did of those was 12, I believe. I might have did 12, but I don't think I taped that. But, all right, we halfway there. We halfway there. I feel good. I feel good. I am taking long breaths. I know that, but the goal is to get to the 10 sets. The goal is to get to the 10 sets. Yeah. Set my bar so I know what I'm working with. Whew. Whew. Woo, all right. And this makes sense because I'm getting close. I'm getting close to my max, so it's and for a whole session. So I'm getting towards the most that I've done in a single session in a long time. So of course I had to do a couple of pauses. Woo. And that's the reason for the 10 sets, because you know, people like, I could do 50 push-ups, I could do 60 push-ups. Yeah, that's for one set. But what if I told you a minute or two later to go ahead and give me another 50? Can you do that? That's what this is training for. That's what this training is for. Not so you can hit a number, but so you can hit a number on demand anytime you go down and hit the floor. That's the goal. That's your real number, the number that you can keep doing. We all got our 1 set maxes. We all got that. But can you keep doing it? Whew, and that's what we're training for. And I don't want to get too ahead of myself, because y'all just saw I had to break that set up. Still paused at the top. I didn't get up off the floor, but that's still technically breaking up a set. So the goal is to get through this without having to break them up. That's the eventual goal. And again, even though it's 20, I'm still, them little 10-second holds at the end, they add up. They add up, so that's also taking me down. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, I used to include, take out the 10 push-ups and do 10 dips. And then, in addition to that, get on the bar and do 10 pull-ups. Get to do that like that, man. Yeah, we was rolling. Again, the goal for the Old Head Fitness channel is functional fitness. It's functional fitness. If you want to lift weights or become a bodybuilder, that's a different channel. You know what I mean? You got to bring in a whole lot of other stuff when you start bodybuilding. You got to start talking about diet. You got to start talking about different reps and set schemes and all of that stuff. So right here, we just general, what do they call it? General physical preparedness. Just if something happened, you able to do it. If, you know what I mean? If something happened to your child, you able to lift them up and carry them to safety. You're able to help them say house start burning. You're able to help